Hey friends, I hope you're all having a great day. Today let's read out of the Bible again, another one of God's promises. So today we're reading out of Jeremiah, and it's Jeremiah 31 verse 13. And the promise is, God promises to turn your sorrow into joy. Then shall the virgin rejoice in dance, and the young man and the old together, for I will turn their mourning into joy. I will comfort them and make them rejoice rather than sorrow. Jeremiah 31 verse 13. I know that all of us have gone through times of sorrow. You might even be in a time of sorrow, maybe even a time of grieving. And I really want to remind you that in these times of sorrow, God is still working, and God will bring you joy from this sorrow. That is His promise. God can use things that seem bad to you to make you glad. You may think you're doomed, but later find out that God had a good purpose for your situation. Think about how you feel when you and a family member have a disagreement, and then you finally straighten things out. Like fighting with your mom or your dad, and it feels like the end of the world. You never want to see them again. And then when tempers calm down, you come together and you speak about what happened, and all is forgiven. And then you see that you learned something out of that situation. And that is God turning something sorrowful into something joyful for you. Or when you're about to miss a deadline, but you work really hard and you just make it. You feel relieved and happy. And when a bad situation comes to an end, there is joy, no more sorrow. Sometimes there are habits or relationships you have to let go because God does not approve of them. That can be tough. But there's satisfaction you will get from being obedient to God when God replaces that feeling of sorrow with great joy. God is on your side. He is for you, and He wants you to see your joy. He wants to see you joyful, happy, and strong. He cares about you even more than you care about yourself. Even more than anyone could ever care for you, God cares for you. He is God, and He can do anything. He's especially good at turning the hardest times in our lives into our greatest blessings. Look at what He did for Joseph. Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery, and he thought he'd probably live a hard and miserable life. But God made him strong and successful. His brothers even bowed down to him. What they had meant for bad, God had meant for good. Hard times will come. Hang in there with God and watch what He will do. Friends, times are hard. We go through sorrow, and we go through moments in our lives where we have that all is lost moment. I've been there. Lost a parent and lost my job. Just got married, the most joyful time, and then just sadness followed. But through that all, God showed me my purpose. He showed me that in my darkest time, when I felt the most sorrow, that He is there for me. And God promised me that He will turn that sorrow into joy. And the joy God has given me out of this great dark time in my life that I felt things couldn't get any darker is beyond what I can explain to anybody. So hold on through the darkness. Turn to God in times of sorrow and let God turn your sorrow into joy, because that's His promise. Have a great day, friends, and be blessed.